Hello and welcome back to my channel, Sip and Cozy Crystals with Moon Air. Welcome Moonbeam. If you are new, my name is Moon Air. Today we are here with the March 2026 predictions. Today's reading is full of information. I obtained a lot of unique decks for today's messages from the spirit guides. Today is one of those days that I recommend grabbing a pen and paper for, or better yet, journaling your sacred discoveries from today's reading in that sacred book that you've chosen. I love when you guys come back and update me if it ends up resonating. I always love that part. So I'm excited to see what you think of today's gathering with your guides. So I do have a few choices here for you. We have the group 1 with this little fairy, group 2 with this stunning confident fairy, and the delicate fairy in group 3 here. Choose whichever group calls to you the most, and if you like to choose with crystals, I have a golden healer for group 1. Put her up there. For group 2, we have a green aventurine. And for group 3, we have an opal, this beautiful opal. Our beautiful fairies have also graced us with this amazing lucky pot full of coined tarot charms that we're going to later use in the different groups, and a mystery spirit card or cards that will be pulled directly from your master guides. These will be direct messages from those guides where they will have a specific inspirational message for you. So we might pick 1, we might pick 3, I don't know. Depending on the collective guides that gather for each group, that will depend on the number. The candles I have today are for peace and abundance, so it's calming your abundance. And we're going to sage with Archangel Gabriel. This is the incense we're going to use to sage. But today's message is going to all be about wealth and abundance. What's blocking you? What's manifesting? What do you need to know? Okay, so we're going to get that energy swirling and moving about, and we call in all guides that will give messages based on these intentions. I used tarot to shuffle from as your main base cards here, which each group received 3 of from the Woodland Fairy Tale Tarot deck. And those of you who would like to meet your spirit guide and understand who they are, what they look like, even obtaining their name so you can personally call upon them, go to moonair.com and scroll down a bit on the main page where you'll find a yellow banner. Fill that out and you'll receive a free Meet Your Guide Spirit Guide meditation. Before we start, I'm so excited to show you my nail fit check. Aren't these just so cute? Adorbs. I love them. Let's take a deep breath and I'll give you a moment to see which group is yours if you haven't already chosen or decided. Pause the video if you need more time. But remember to have fun with my readings, and I do hope today's message resonates, and definitely let me know if it does in the comment section below. All the engagement, liking, subscribing, all that helps my channel. It's free to subscribe. And if you enjoy my readings and want to check out further readings or receive spiritual messages, information, and learn about everything spiritual, I post weekly on my Patreon, Moon Air, within the Mooniverse group tiers, where we are making amazing spiritual transformations and where I can safely disclose important information about Earth's progress with its grand shifting without being targeted and silenced by social media platforms. So go check that out by clicking the link in the bio of this video. But we do special videos and content there every single week. So if you feel drawn to joining my cozy community there, I appreciate all your support and truly enjoy helping my sweet moonbeam community there. All right, my cozy moonbeams, let's jump into this. I've put timestamps below for each group, so let's start with group 1. Sorry, my allergies are so bad today and from yesterday, so my throat is a little scratchy. I do have my little drink here, so hopefully that helps. Also, my stomach is growling. I apologize for that. I have yet to eat breakfast, so after I'm done with the readings, I'm definitely gonna go make some eggs and bacon and some yummy sliced white potatoes. I'm looking forward to that. All right, let's get into it. I've put the timestamps below for each group. Let's start with group 1 now. Okay, group 1, you have chosen this cute little fairy. She's adorbs, look at her. And you've also chosen the Golden Healer, which is amazing for mind, spirit, and body healing. So if you ever work with a Golden Healer, that's what it'll help you with. Let's see what your cards are. Okay, we've got the 7th of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords. Ooh, a double 7. That's a good number. And the 2 of Swords. Okay. Let's put those so you can see them. Your 7, the number 7 here, is a representation of spiritual awakening, introspect, inner wisdom. Like I said, it is a great number for like alignment, balancing, even good fortune. So this is already telling me this reading is going to be amazing for you. But coming from the Woodland Fairy message here, it's representing the moment when and after having sown any kind of seeds where you must wait a little bit to reap the benefits. So if you've been waiting for something to take place, the number 7 being a double 7 here is showing me that there is good fortune coming. There's lots of luck, result of focused discipline, an effort of inner working. Everything you've been working towards is coming quicker than having to wait even longer. So it's basically coming into this fruition of beautiful, beautiful things and being aware that the process is more important than the outcome. That's why the waiting has been happening, but it's been speeding up since 2026 has taken place. The process has been speeding up. The work is going to reap the benefits. Also with your pentacles here, this is an Earth Taurus energy. And the assessment here is the hard work paying off, your rewards, your profits, your results, and that it's reflecting the work. You can rest now. Basically, the energy is in the right place is kind of what I'm getting from your guides. The patience, the harvesting, everything is coming into sight for you. And the wait no longer has to be waited out. As for the double 7, this is signifying the positive life change, and the efforts are being supported, urging you to maintain your trust in that inner path of wisdom that you're gaining from the process. The 77 coming together is showing that representation. Now your 7 of Swords here, that is an air Aquarius energy. This is somebody being dishonest, somebody lacking a conscience. There's deceit, there's lying, there's hiding. In some cases you see on certain cards there's a man stealing the swords and running away. So they're stealing, they're cheating. So this is definitely showing me from the Pentacles coming into Swords that you have come a long way from people taking things from you that didn't belong to them, that they lacked consciousness. There was a traitor within the midst of your surrounding, your social gathering, maybe family even gathering. But the Pentacles are saying you've done a lot of life work, a lot of spiritual work, soul work, and you're reaping the benefits, and this can now be completed and done. This card also represents what we keep hidden. It may be a secret of something we know should not be revealed until the right time. So this path that you're on won't be revealed until the complete process has finalized itself. And since you're at a 7 frequency, you still have 8, 9, and 10. So like I said, the double 7s, it won't be as a long of a process as you're used to. It's speeding up, but there is still steps to be taken to finalize that. And the information right now, it's better left unspoken and just let it ride out, let it take its course. You don't always have to lay your tables on the card in front of people. Keep things held back because you've already been done wrong once. You want to be somewhat careful in the future with these things. So the swords here in this positioning is basically showing you to use a degree of strategy and defer some of the disclosure that you're gaining from all this for more of an appropriate time, and that it's necessary to keep silent and take alternative actions. Honesty is always the best policy here, but if you can hold back information in order to get a better outcome, then that is the strategy here. Now let's go to your Two of Swords. That is an Air Libra energy. And this is a difficult decision. This is a painful choice, a conflict. And you can see how they're interacting with each other. And I feel like there's like brokenness going on. Like I almost thought the window was broken, but it's just veins. It's spiky veins, which shows like a difficult situation inside the room, and you're over here kind of analyzing things. But what I'm seeing here is a focus on your thoughts and kind of isolating yourself or distancing yourself from any distractions, which again would be the vinies, like closing yourself in a room that's protected by you so that outsiders can't get in. But here's your higher self kind of observing the situation is kind of what I'm getting. You might consider taking a break from daily grind and stress to devote to yourself through meditation. This is a time for deep thought, great wisdom. Make room for that wisdom to emerge to your subconscious. Don't try to force it. Let the process take place. You've been through a lot, so let it take place. Don't get caught up in your own fears. Don't let others' fears take you over either. This is an important time for you to balance and avoid any isolated isolated tension within your body. Pay attention to how your body is responding to this situation, and then take the healing measures to calm that and go into deep meditation. Let things come to your subconscious that need to come to your subconscious. Okay, now that we have a main theme going on here, and I feel like there's more to this, we're going to put your main cards off to the side. Right, we're just going to put those there. And let's see. I want to get into your soul's manifestation with money. Oh boy. I feel like I'm missing a couple here. Okay. Let's see. All right. So, okay, connection, creator. Now the jars, the galactic jars, are of your gifts or something that you behold. We've got destiny here. Oh, jeez. Okay. When it comes to wealth and money, with a situation like this is a time to connect to your higher self, your creator, your reality creator, basically. Teach yourself to walk away from situations that aren't benefiting you, especially when it comes to your own abundance. Don't take somebody else's directions or instructions. Understand that prosperity takes time and effort on your part. Don't have your head in the clouds, because manifestation takes focus and not fantasy, if you understand what I'm saying with that. Don't become a fiction writer and try to play out scenarios that don't fit your situation, because then you get caught up in a soap opera that it's not even real. So your destiny here is teaching you to say no to things that don't benefit you. You need to start connecting to that higher self of your gut instinct. If you don't feel comfortable with something, then you need to speak up and say that. I had to do that yesterday with a reading, because that person feels that they can just get away with it then. And if you're feeling uncomfortable, you need to speak up and explain these things. I love how there's a lock and key here. The lock is your subconscious to wealth that's blocking you. You're locking and limiting yourself. And then the key is the mind shift or the mindset shift that will unlock the lock to abundance and helping you create a timeline of ultimate prosperity. So if this is your mind and you hold the key to opening and unlocking that limited belief and opening the prospect of bringing in more abundance that you're creating within your timeline, they're basically saying your destiny, you hold the key to that destiny, right? So the clock is that karmatic delay, the obstacles and challenges that are hindering that. So what in your life is a challenge that's hindering you from using the mindful focused key to unlocking and stop blocking and limiting what's coming into your life, or trying to at least come into your life? Now, the book here is your lessons. Like, these are learning experiences. So you have experiences that you're going through, and then you've got your galactic jar of your gifts and talents and unrealized potential that you have here. You have an unlimited potential, but you're not using the key to unlock where that can go or what that looks like. So your destiny card here is a spiritual abundance. This is a spiritual mindset. It's not a physical one. It's not an emotional one. It's not a financial one. You're spiritually locking up what you need to discover about yourself. I mean, that's where your Two of Swords is coming in as well. It's you going into mindfulness and setting the tone for your mind to bring about things that you think are impossible. Because here's the thing, if you think it's impossible and you're talking to yourself in this way where you feel like you're not worthy of these things, again, sorry guys for the chorus in my throat because of my allergies. Here, let me take a drink real quick. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, okay. So if you think in your mind you're not worthy, you're going to create that outcome. The mind can't do anything else but listen to what it's saying, to listen to what you're saying. So if you're telling it, I'm not worthy spiritually of things coming into my life, then your mind, or the reality is listening to that coding that you're putting out. You're putting out the coding with your mind. So if you're putting out with your mind, I don't think I'm worthy of this, then the reality is going to reflect that like a mirror. And you're going to bring things into your life that are lower frequency instead of a higher frequency and benefits you more. When you go lower frequency, you're bringing in more challenges than you need to. It's the same thing with money. I tell people all the time, money has to listen to you. It's an object of coding within the matrix that you're learning and living in. So if you put out the coding and you say, and you get angry with money, if you know a person's angry with you, are you going to want to be around it? It's the same thing spiritually. If energy knows you're angry at it, it's not going to benefit or do what you want it to do because it feels like you're angry at it. Money is the same way. If you're constantly worried or stressed and angry with money, money's not going to come to you in the way you want it to. I just told my Mooniverse members just the other day, actually I think it was yesterday, I said, start journaling to money. Start talking to it as if it's your friend, because you want to do things for your friends because you know they love you and you love them. So if money feels like it's being loved and honored by you, it's going, I told my Mooniverse members, I guarantee within a month, if you do this, you're going to see your money turn around. And with you as this group, I feel spiritually, you're going to see things turning around. You're going to see a shift, and you're going to see spiritual manifestation energy happening to you. And it's just going to dawn on you one day, and you're like, oh my God, my life feels better. Like, I feel like I can breathe, and better things are happening. This is how that works. Okay. So let's get this put away. And we're going to go into what's blocking you. You know what? Let me do this. Your guides are just talking. They have a lot to say today. Okay. Oop. Yeah, you are definitely not becoming compatible with your spiritual energy. The energy walked away. That's why you've been seeing a lot of challenges taking place, because if you're angry and you don't feel like you deserve the energy and the spiritual abundance to come to you, it's going to keep walking away from you. You may even find that you're the kind of person that's lazy, or you feel overwhelmed, so it looks like it's laziness, and you procrastinate, you put things off. You are too attached to the spiritual energy, but how you're treating it is making it walk away. If you look at spiritual energy or spiritual abundance or even spiritual manifestation as a relationship, and you're not treating that relationship like you should, mindfully with your mind, how you're speaking to it in your mind, it's going to keep walking away. Yeah, see, you're too passive. You're like the stalkery boyfriend girlfriend in the relationship. You're coming off cringy with the mindset you're giving to the energy. You love the idea of it, but you're not doing the work to obtain it. Do you see? You're super attached to it. You're obsessed with it, but you're passive. You don't want to do the work towards it. And if that other person doesn't feel like you're 100% into it, they're just going to keep walking away. They're going to be like, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. Like, this isn't working out. Okay, that's what's blocking you. This is the block. All right. Let's go into your love factor with this, your soulmate manifestation with it. I feel like there was one up here. Yeah, there it is. There. Right there. Let's see if there's any more. Okay. And my guide Maria wants me to pick some coins. So let I think that one. We got the sword again. Oh, another sword. Got a lot of swords. Oh, another sword. Oh my gosh. Okay, and 3 of Pentacles. So you're getting a lot of spiritual abundance. Air, spiritual. All right, so we've got the 6 of Swords, the Queen of, what is that? The Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands. I thought those were swords. Sorry, my guys. And 3 of Pentacles. So we have air, abundance, like the pentacles being abundance, manifestation, but we've got air and fire here. So this particularly means moving away from any overwhelming or overburdened situation, which is the passive procrastination we got earlier with the other cards. This is also showing a confidence towards collaborative and productive new chapters. The Queen of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, this is representing leaving behind stress to embrace or embark on a more creative, independent action or situation. But your 10 of Wands and 6 of Swords here, where is it at? 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, which is, I thought these both were swords, but this is transitioning away from a period of burnout and heavy responsibility, or even struggling to move towards calmer situations or events. The Queen of Wands is that embrace and confidence to determine a mindset to take charge of this situation. The Queen of Wands is coming to you, telling you you have the charismatic determination to do this. You just are being too passive about it. And then your 3 of Pentacles, again, is this successful collaboration or a suggestive new phase towards building something lasting, something new, especially when you're trying to do it with others, okay? So the overall message here is let go of any burdens or excessive burdens and navigate towards a better situation in a new space, and embracing that confidence and collaborating with others to build success. Or, don't always see it as this alone thing that you need to do. There is going to be people presented to you that will help you with this situation or building what you're trying to build. There aren't always people out to get you. There is people there that you might not already see that are helping you. Sorry, my eyes are so itchy. I think it's the incense. I don't know. It could be just my allergies. Anyway, sorry. This situation is obtainable and worthy of your work and your mindset into it. You don't always have to think negatively. I wouldn't be surprised if you're the group that is constantly seeing ones or 111 or 11, because that is showing you to switch your mindset to more positive instead of negative. So when you see those signals of those ones, pay attention to what you were doing, what you were thinking, and switch it to more positive. Okay, let's see your cards now. Yeah, you can't play the victim anymore. This takes work, okay? You got a lot of doors. That's awesome. Your doors here, which you've got 4 of, and 4 is a foundation. 4 represents a stable foundation, like the 4 legs to a table, 4 legs to a chair. Foundation, like concrete foundation that you're laying upon or you're putting things upon. These are clues about how and where you could meet someone that will help you, your tribe. And the fact that there is 4 showing here, it means there's 4 individuals, one that's already in your life, one that's going to make their way to you, and one that's familiar but you don't spend a whole lot of time with. This is a tribe. This person sees other people as greatness. They love being around other people. You might even know who this person is already. They love going out and doing things. This person you already know, that you spend a lot of time with. This person, not so much, but they're familiar. They're an acquaintance maybe that you should bring more into your fold because they have a lot to offer. And this person has yet to show themselves. They're on their way. And then we've got the ring here. This is a readiness. This is symbolizing a time in the distance that you're about to meet. And this kind of goes in correlation with this person. You're going to very soon meet them, okay? And then you've got your mirror back here, and this is your subconscious that's blocking or limiting this interaction. You want this ability to manifest loving relationships and loving energy, but you're also subconsciously blocking it and limiting its reach to you. And it's telling you to be more creative. The crystals here are the positive quality and positive traits of all of this. There is so much positivity in this that you're not connecting the two together, okay? And then finally, we've got your financial clock here. This is delays and obstacles. These are the reasons you're not ready to be with your soul tribe. You don't feel ready or stable enough. And this is again going back to your mindset of feeling worthy enough of these kind of people. And that's where we are. Like, we can't have you playing the victim anymore. We need you to be more aware, more creative, more action oriented towards going towards these people, because they have something they each have something to offer. I feel like I need to pull a little bit more on that one. There is a block here. There's a block with abundance, and there's a block with people bringing you abundance. Oh, I pulled two. You have a mission here, and all these people that come into your life are a part of that. They show a representation of an effort towards this mission that you're all doing as a soul group together. Now, your hourglass is new to this fold, and this is basically just your lessons and your inner working that your soul tribe is focused on positive periods of growth and focus. Even if you are separated, that focus is still on growth. Like, my team doesn't live by me. Like, Benji's in Pittsburgh, Evelyn is in New York, Rose is in Virginia. Like, they're all separate, but we all have the same focused positive goal, whether we're separated or together. We all know what this mission is about. We know what we need to get done. We need to be creative. We need to be positive. We need to be focused. This is what your soul group is doing. They know the mission internally, whether they know it subconsciously. Internally, the soul knows already what to do. And when you come together, it just flows. Whether you're with just one or all of them, there's still that subconscious gathering readiness to want to be together and discuss things and benefit abundantly towards one another. All right, let's put all these, oh, sorry there. Put these away, and let's look at your main message from your master guides. That's a lot of M's. I just realized that's a lot of M's. Okay, so they want me to go, oh, I'm pulling two, never mind. All right, this one. And this one's difficult to get out. Oh, don't miss it. There it is. Okay. All right, so we've got 4 cards here, and we're going to open them up because there's a special message inside. Oh. Stop this day and night with me, and you shall possess the original of all poems. Why, who makes much of a miracle? As to me, I know of nothing else but miracles. That's positive thinking right there. This one is to follow them. Follow in suit. Listen to your gut. Listen to your mind. Dark mother, always gliding near with soft feet. So watch how you're walking in life. Have none chanted for thee a chant of fullest welcome. Then I chant it for thee. I glorify thee above all. I bring thee a song that when thou must indeed come unfatherly, falterly. Oh my God, I don't know that word. Unfalteringly. Basically what the message is you need to start glorifying your sovereignty as a soul. You need to start chanting, talking to yourself in a more positive way that is glorifying you rather than putting you down. Incense is like right up my face. But glide and walk softly. Do not pounce your feet. Do not have angry feet walking your path, but a more calm, confident, positive, graceful way of walking. Okay. Dwell a while and pass on by copious tempered. These words, oh my goodness, chaste, magnetic, and what you effuse may then return as the seasons return, and may be just as much as the seasons. So basically they're saying here is you are a magnet for things to come, okay? You may return to passiveness, but understand that new seasons will make their way. Don't get discouraged if you go back to the way you were. Just remember to get out of it like you did before. I had done a soul transformation for a client, and the soul transformation has changed. I used to just let it be after 3 days of the soul transformation, but now I'm keeping up with the clients, and this shows them awareness and responsibility that you can't, just because the soul transformation ends in 3 days, doesn't mean you stop doing the soul work. Like it's not a miracle that just suddenly changes. You still have soul work to work on, because new lessons, new challenges, new situations are going to come into play to keep you growing as a soul. Like that's not going to change. So I kept on her, and I gave her inspiration. I reached out to her daily and helped her through. And she would reach back to me and say, today I'm having a hard time. I just need a little guidance or a talk, because you can't change a habit right away. It takes time, and eventually that habit just goes away. And it's been 3 months. She's been doing amazing. She's not repressing back to those old ways that she's been so used to doing. It takes time, but it can be accomplished. And this is what this message is telling you. It can be accomplished. It's just how you're talking to yourself that you need to change that. You will bring money towards you. You will bring spiritual, high, loving, harmonized energy towards you. You will find people in your life that are more supportive than challenging. You're going to understand all this because your mind is shifting towards those things, that intention. And that's what you need to work on. Group 1, thank you so much for allowing me to work with you on your energy and to bring this message collectively to you. If certain parts resonate, that is them speaking directly to you. If some doesn't resonate, it's for someone else to have a direct message from. So don't get discouraged. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And I hope to see you on the next Sip and Cozy Crystals Tarot Oracle gathering with your guides. Welcome, Group 2. You chose this particular fairy. I feel like she's the confident dancer. She's so cool. And your green aventurine, which is heart-centered, abundance, health, and wealth. Okay, and we're gonna look at your cards. We've got the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Hierophant. I always mess this one up. It is so difficult for my mind to wrap around. Hierophant. So that's how you say that. Anyway, if you had difficult with that one, there you go. Apparently that's how you say it. All right, let's get into what each one of these means separately as well as together. Your Page of Swords symbolizes a fresh, curious, and bold mind. It is the air Libra energy. It's planning, protective ideas. It's this inquisitiveness, this curiousness, quick thinking, quick-witted, being truthful, speaking out, okay? But the fairies want to show that it signifies as a search for knowledge and a hunger to challenge one's self. It represents the desire to learn. See how it's just like, if this was your mind, it's deep, getting into that deep searching challenge of thoughts and wanting to learn and study and expand one's knowledge. Especially if you've just recently got a lot of books, you went to Barnes & Noble, got a lot of books, you're diving deep into a specific topic. Maybe you just started a course or a college degree. This is your confirmation that you're on the right path. This confidence in considering new outlooks towards that confidence and growing yourself into a more better beneficial path. This is also a message that heralds news that may reach you in a form of an email, somebody reaching out to you, even by a phone call, cell phone, or this is like a by chance encounter. So keep your ear open, keep your mind to the ground in this moment and the ability to listen, because it's very important that this interaction take place. So somebody is going to be reaching out because you're showing great wisdom and knowledge and curiosity towards a path of learning, and someone's going to reach out to benefit that path. Your Nine of Cups here is like a romantic proposal. It offers invitation, taking action. There's a gentleman showing affection and charm and creative imaginativeness. This is a yes card too. So if you've been having some questions about something or someone, this is a yes card. Your Page of Swords is also a yes card, but this is a water Scorpio. So this is an energy of a person that may even possess a Scorpio sign within their birth chart, and they have the emotions that connect to the water element. But this is a great card to have, because if the person reaching out is this person, I find it very interesting that they go this your guides go from this card to this card. It's presenting who will make the phone call, right? This is somebody that has great charm. They know how to speak. There's definitely a proposal or an offer on the table. So this is somebody creative that's coming into your life that wants to present themselves. And then we have the, Hierophant. This is the learning, the tradition, the education, the knowledge, the guidance. This is somebody coming in to back up what you're already doing with this situation. This is an Earth Taurus energy. This energy is a maybe. This is you going on that path, but you haven't committed solely to it. You may even feel a little passive about it. You're excited about it, but you're being a little passive. You're not putting your 110% in it yet. And I feel like this person coming along is going to put you right set dead into that path, and it's going to become not a maybe but a yes. It's going to come full circle. And this is the blessing and values that this is coming into your life. So the fairy card from the fairy tale deck, this is your Alice in Wonderland. This is a suggestion that there's a question or a doubt in your mind. Again, going back to the maybe energy with this card. But Alice plunges into a place where questions arise spontaneously and where there is almost never a logical answer, right? Things just don't make sense. All you know is you're intrigued, you're interested, but you don't know exactly where it's going. And her encounter with the caterpillar, right? It takes place before the mushroom of fairy tales that has a hallucinogenic property that the shamans consider sacred. Okay? The card of this energy relates to both the established order and its crisis. The number 5, which this is the hemipterate, the number 5 card, relates to both the establishment and this crisis, but it also asks you to question relative to your beliefs. You're challenging your faith, your ability to find answers that are right for you. So this card refers to order and knowledge arising from any kind of doubt you may have. It's going to put things right. It's going to set things right. Things that are a maybe will be a yes in confidence, a new, stronger awareness. It often relates to a message that you may want to hear, though it helps you discover the key to your truth. And I feel like this is the person bringing that truth. This is the person that will hear you out, hear your doubts, understand where you're coming from, but then bring order to it. They bring charm and order and harmony to all of this. And what the path that you've been going on that you've been curious about. And it doesn't necessarily have to be books. It could just be a new path that you've been considering that you're like, maybe. It's going to become a yes. Whether you want it or not, it's going to become a yes. It's going to be a positive path. And this person shows and guides you. They like put you on the horse and just take you to where you need to go. All of these 3 combined is a journey of balancing new ideas with emotional maturity. This is your spirit and your soul trying to grow up within a structured framework, an order, a harmonized balancing, moving from curiosity and impulsiveness and communication towards a more heartfelt expression of guiding and guidance by conventional values, by mentorship or formal commitments. This is somebody coming in to be that mentor, that guide, to bring you into an immature, maybe situation to a more committed, mature path of commitment here. This spread indicates a taking on a new path, a new curious path with your page. You're in your thoughts, you're gathering information, but then you go right into a communication with the knight. This is somebody coming in to communicate, to commit to it within a structured situation, bringing you into a full establishment of guiding your emotions and intellect and pursuits. And possibly this could be a suggested romantic relationship moving forward, legitimizing this creative correspondence and coming together. This could even be a proposal of marriage for those of you who are in a relationship. A maybe, like, does he not, does she not? It's a full-on yes. You're in your head as a fiction writer making up stories when you're assuming things, when you should be talking and communicating and getting that mature commitment on the table to see in front of you. You may be not thinking right. This person, you should never assume with this person. This person is committed. They are fully on board. And you are in your head like, do they not? So they're fully committed. Let's clean these up. We're going to put them to the side because that is your main situation and main card. And we're going to go right into your money manifestation. Let's see what your money has to say, or your abundance. Whether that abundance is emotional, spiritual, or physical, we're going to figure out. Conditioning, author, vision, reckless. There's that immaturity coming to the surface. This other person coming in as a leader. You feel unworthy of them. Dependent. They want you to depend on them. I don't know if you can see the conditioning. We've got your 3 locks here. And locks are the subconscious wealth that's being blocked or limited with your own belief system. And with 3 locks and a key, they're basically saying that you shouldn't be missing out on any opportunities just because it looks difficult or it may look or feel challenging. This is your chance to get to the next level of your manifestation journey. This is the key that opens those locks. So if you're conditioning yourself to feel mentally unworthy or reckless, you feel like you're not going to make the right decision, your key here is telling you to envision the possibilities, because it is possibility. You are the author of your reality. So if your little galactic jar here is your talents and your gifts, or any areas of unrealized potential, you're basically ruining your own path by, again, becoming the fiction writer and making this stuff up in your head. You think that you aren't worthy, so then you create an unworthy situation or path in your life. I see a leader that's charismatic, the person coming in to show you that this is all possible. And you can depend on this person. They're not going to just come and then leave. They're fully committed to being there and helping you with this situation, or helping with how you think. I would like to get some more cards going here. This one jumped out. So we're going to do that one. Apparently that one, this one, and that one. Okay, hold on. And that one. Oh, I don't know why I was going to flip it. It was an eager beaver. It was the last one, so we'll see what the last one was. Okay, we've got a host, fortune, experiment. There's a double key, love. This could be very well a love interest that kind of comes into play here. So we've got 3 of the galactic jars, right? And the 3 galactic jars together are you realizing the unrealized potential and undiscovered talents that you hold. This is presenting a question to you. And the double key is your key as well as their key. 2 keys opening the locks to this potential and the destiny and the abundance that's going to come forward. Lots of unconditional love and this prosperity through a loving experience. This is somebody that, like I said, is very committed. You can depend on them. They are a host to your event. This event, they're hosting it for you so that you can enjoy it and be within it. This is an experiment that your soul is calling in, whether you know it or not. This, let me push the table out a little bit. I keep bumping it. This is a experiment that your soul called in. Your soul wants to experience this. And missing this opportunity is just going to put you on a lower frequency path that you really don't want to be on. So give it a shot. Give it your time. Put your all into it. Let's pull some coins here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. We don't want all those. All right. So we got the world and this one here and that one. Okay, they're like, okay, that happened on purpose. So the message I'm getting is, look at all the opportunities spilling out at you. You're not even seeing the potential, the possibilities, the things that can come into your life that deserve to be there. And you're basically saying, I don't deserve them, so I'm going to push them away. Or it's too much work. I don't want to try to do this. That is hysterical. Okay. That was quite comical. Okay, so these are your 3 coins. We're going to stick with those. And then we're going to clean this up because I want to see what's blocking you. We're going to see what's blocking you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Again, you got that love card, and this is the from another deck, the love. I'm actually going to pull that back out. Where was that at? There it is. Okay. That was the love card you got from before, from a different deck. And you can see here, these are 2 different decks. I know exactly what they're trying to say with these. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, all right, so a lot of things I want to point out here. This person isn't here to change you. They are here to shift you. You've had a lot of not so great people in your life. You've lost yourself along the way. You had a lot of fear limiting you and holding you back. You had a lot of people that were unavailable or not always there when you need them. That's the message I got. And you became somebody you weren't meant to be, or you became an alter version of who they were and not of who you are. This person is here to show you who you truly are. They're helping you, guide you towards the things you want to learn. Whether it's an actual course or you're buying books and learning from a course, this person is there to either help guide you on that path, or they're presenting themselves in a way of saying, like, they're basically putting a flashlight on you and saying, you are not seeing yourself the way you should be. I see this about you. Let me show you what this looks like. And this is their way of presenting that to you. All right, let's get into your coins. Your Wheel of Fortune, your Wand, Page of Wands, and your King of Cups here. This is a new, passionate, and energetic spark. Page of Wands is arriving due to destined positive turn of fate. Your Wheel of Fortune, which requires emotional maturity and calm, control the King of Cups to navigate successfully. Again, we've got two things, right? Something's arriving, and again, that maturity is coming up again. You have to be mature enough energetically and frequency wise for this person to come in. So if you've been waiting romantically for someone to arrive because you no longer want to be alone, you have to be vibrantly magnetic to pull that person in. So you need to work on yourself a little bit more, or work on yourself in general, focus in on yourself, and this person's just going to arrive. No matter what, this person's coming. It's all in when they're coming. So romantically, let's look at your manifestation with soulmate energy, okay? Let's clean this up. Yeah, that goes there. This goes over here. Oh. Oh, why? Why did I do that? As I'm like pulling the cards and I flip, the messages are just flying in. Like, this is this is that. So this is a great message. It's repeating itself on multiple levels. I mean, coins aren't even near the decks, right? And there's a specific meaning that's collaborating and confirming itself. Okay. Okay. You're separated right now. You're not together. You don't know this person yet. Again, with the lost, you've been feeling lost. You feel unworthy of whoever may come in because you maybe feel you have too much baggage for them to handle. But there's again our curiosity card, right? Here again is you learning and diving into something that's bringing great knowledge. Again, unworthy. You feel unworthy. This person is going to feel absolutely familiar. When you meet them, you're going to be like, whoa, I know this person. Why do I know this person? I feel so drawn to them. It's going to feel effortless, and you're going to be extremely blessed, extremely grateful that you waited for this person to come. I feel like there's going to be like 2 more cards. Hold on. You're going to be very aware because you're not going to expect them to arrive the way they're going to arrive. Let me go over the symbolism here. So your rings are the nearness of when this is going to take place, the readiness, the near entering time or distance that you could be meeting this person very soon. Your doors are clues about how and where you could meet them. Again, it's going to be familiar. You're going to learn from them. You're going to grow from them, but it'll be unexpected on how they come into arrival. You've got 2 clocks here. These are delays and obstacles that are causing you to not meet them right away. These are the reasons your person is not ready to be with you yet. You're feeling lost, and they're very curious. They are even having dreams of you, and you may be even having dreams of them. And this could be somebody that you're having dreams of that you can't see their face, and you're having constant dreams. You might even have had 3 dreams in the beginning of this year consecutively, like 3 different dreams. And each time you're with them, you don't really know what you're talking about. You may kind of remember what you were doing, but you don't see their face. And you're not meant to until they arrive. And that's where the familiar energy is going to come from. You've got 3 rings here, and this is a cosmic connection awareness. You and this person have a multi-dimensional connection that spans beyond the physical world. And this will be tapped into like a magnetic power, okay? Now, your hourglass is the lessons and the inner working that you need to be focusing on, a positive period of separation that is focused on growth individually. And then when you come in together, it focuses in on that growth as a pair bonding. Now, for your mirrors, you have one, he has one, but basically this stuff is reflecting back at you because these are subconscious blocks or limiting beliefs that interfere with your ability to manifest what you need when it comes to love or manifesting love in general. These are the blocks. You are worthy. You don't have a lot of baggage. A lot of people have baggage, but what is baggage? Baggage is karma. Baggage is learned. You are creating your life book. Of course, there's going to be baggage. This is, to me, this is Dark's way of putting a negative twist on your life's experiences that you're meant to be learning. I feel like that's a negative connotation for them to make you feel like, oh, well, what you've gone through, it's not worthy of anybody or anybody of that stature. No, it is, because they're going to find you very curious. They're going to wonder things about you, and they're going to get very involved in your story because they're going to see you as a person of great strength because of the life experiences you've gone through. They're going to find it fascinating. So don't let Dark make you think that you have too much back experience that isn't worthy enough to be known. I feel like you have enough under your belt that you could probably write a book, and maybe that's where the author came in. So this is worthy, and don't let Dark make you think any less of yourself because of your life experiences, because that's exactly what you came here to learn as a soul, life experiences. And I guarantee this person has life experiences that Dark would probably put into their head they have baggage. It's not baggage, it's experiences that you came here to learn, and they're very, very important and should never be looked down upon at all. All right, let's clean this up, and we're gonna go into your master guide messages and see what they have to say as a final message to you. So let's take this one back here, and that one. Okay. So we've got 3 cards. I never know how many they're gonna have me pull. Have you heard that it was good to gain the day? I also say it is good to fall. Battles are lost in the same spirit in which they are won. This is backing up the so-called baggage that every day you are gaining something in your life experience of learning, and everything your experience is good. It's a battle, but it's always looked upon as good, and you will always win as a spirit because you came here to learn, no matter what it is, bad, good, right, wrong. You are winning because you're growing, and that's all that matters. There is no right or wrong. It is experiences that you're gaining, that you're writing in your life book. You are the author of your life book. You are the author of your life. Why should I wish to see God better than this day? I see something of God each hour of the 2024, and each moment then. In the faces of men and women, I see God, and in my face is the glass. This is Dark getting into your head, making you feel unworthy. You should see what God sees. You are the glass mirror reflection back at other men and women. If you see the good in other people, you need to start seeing the good in yourself. Every day, 24 hours a day. This is saying you're worthy. This is saying your experiences aren't baggage. That's crazy. I love these messages from your master guides. I have heard what the talkers are talking, the talk of the beginning and the end, but I do not talk of the beginning or the end. Because your life as a soul continues on forever, and people coming into your life matter because they're sharing the experience and learning with you. Events that take place are there to challenge or show you something as a soul that you've been wanting to learn, or you came here to learn. So don't let people talk things into you, or talk. If you are a molecular structure of water and you're made up of 85% of water, and water can be changed on its molecular scale, people's words to you can change the molecular structure of who you are. So do not let them talk badly to you. That's, again, I did a reading last night and I spoke up and I said, listen, I don't feel comfortable with how you're treating me or how you're talking to me, because that person is changing my molecular structure and it's upsetting me. That upset changes ever so slightly that frequency. So do not let them talk to you from the beginning to the end with any negative words. And I feel like this person coming into your life will not be doing that. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to get with your guides and share these messages with you today. And I hope that some of this has resonated. Now remember, if some resonated with you, the guides are talking you to directly. If some of it didn't resonate with you, that's okay. It means it's meant directly for somebody else. So take it for what it is and leave the rest behind. Listen to what resonates, because that is a direct message to you. And I hope to see you on the next Sip and Cozy Crystals Oracle Tarot gathering with the guides. Welcome group 3 to your reading. This is the little fairy that you chose. She's so cute. She's the little dainty one. Okay. And you chose the opal, which is so great for intuition and telepathic communication and working with your crown and third eye energy. Let's see what your main cards are. The 6 of Swords. I like how he's waving. It's like welcoming you to the reading. Hello, come on in. 6 of Cups. Oh, we've got a double 6. And the King of Cups. Wow, this is some emotional water energy here. And then we've got the Swords for air. We're going to review this individually as also a gathering of the energy coming together. So our 6 of Swords. This is the fairy tale tarot deck. The fairies coming forward and showing you the realm of the mind. This card is indicating an emotional journey, a realm of the mind, of a journey emotionally coming to the surface. There are times when you can't pretend things didn't happen. You have to process them first. So getting into your mind, don't be a fiction writer. Take what's happening, review it emotionally, understand it, journal it. And in this particular instance, take enough time to heal and practice self-care. So this is very important to a healing after a challenging time, an exhausted or an exhausted energy feeling of, but becoming wiser from that exhaustion. And although you may feel sad, you are determined to start over. They said may feel sad. You may not always feel sad, but this is a time for you to start over. You're being asked to leave behind what is holding you back, and we're going to review what's been blocking you. But they want you to leave behind what's holding you back, to open the door to a brighter, more beneficial future. Now I want to go over the 6 in general. The 6 in general is the harmony, the balance, and nurturing. This is family, this is home, this is unconditional love, especially if it was in your zodiac realm of knowledge and experience. And with the 6 of Swords, it is an Aquarius energy with air, which we went over. This is the journey, healing, moving forward card. This is the stability, the travel, protection, running away guidance, calmer waters, a kind of escape and relief. This is that card. But we're going to get into the 6, which is, again, going back to it being the home, the family, unconditional love, harmony, balancing, and just nurturing in general. These are encouragements for you to find equilibrium between your material and your professional ambitions, as well as your emotional and spiritual well-being. Now, when it comes to the 6s together, because these are double 6s, you're getting double 6s, this is a powerful message from the universe or your spirit guides in general, focusing on balancing love and nurturing, urging you to harmonize that life. Now, this represents the life, but this is showing to harmonize that life. It's presenting that it is a life that needs to be prompted to in trust and focus and loving compassion. The double 6, this is an urgement of a powerful message that's emphasizing and oh my God, I can't talk. Putting those emotional well-beings and home life to the top of your list. It's a gentle reminder to do that. That family and this well-being of home life is top priority. So if you've been putting it on the back burner, they're telling you bring it back to the surface because it's extremely important. Now your 6 of Cups, this is your Scorpio energy of water. This is water of water of emotion. So this is your emotions coming into play. This is childhood memories. This is you being nostalgic. This is you sharing family and childishness and immaturity and kindness, yearning for innocence. This is a yes card. So if you've been questioning things that come to the surface about those specific topics, then this is a yes. It's answering you yes. Now, when it comes to the fairies giving you a message with this card in particular, this is closely connected to the memories of one's roots. You may even be going through a kind of trauma healing and trauma being triggered and coming to the surface on purpose, and it's taking you back to your childhood and you need to heal from that. This is your guide's way of saying that you need to be gentle with those emotions, but you do have to harmonize them because they are coming to the surface because they need to get you to the next phasing in life, and you need to neutralize all of that stuff. Understanding that people basically put layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of your original blueprint of birth, soul, learning. They placed all that on top of you, and now you became something of a version of them. And now you're trying to get to the source root of who you truly are with all of those layers removed. It speaks of that childhood to go to a time that you can access and give meaning to the present from that past. This card also is appearing during a time when you feel the need to investigate your past, to make sense of things and come to terms with what you're experiencing now with it all. Again, going through that trauma healing or understanding why these emotions are coming to the surface. When you encounter this, it's asking you to explore any kind of new possibilities, being called upon to let go of what may be preventing you from progressing. And we're going to go over again what's blocking you and what you no longer need to hold on to. Now, your King of Cups here, this is a water Pisces energy. This is mature. This is immature. This is mature. This is you coming out of that immaturity of that old trauma and coming into a more mature version of it, where it's more calming, caring, friendlier, balanced, more faithful, more affectionate, and again, coming into that family oriented. Now, the fact that family and life and home are coming to the surface, family from the past that may have been chaotic and disorderly, you are now harmonizing, understanding it, and letting go of it. And this is family, home, life, well-being coming to the surface because now is the time to heal from any time kind of past stuff. This is where your abundance is coming in at. Your abundance will flow as you mature emotionally. So this is an emotional reading, whereas group 2 was more physical and the first group was more spiritual. So I am definitely seeing the different groups splitting up into these different categories. So this is definitely your yes card, again, coming into this mature understanding and answering that question confidently that it is a yes. Now, when it comes to your fairies, this is a symbolizing a loving escort into the emotional realm now. In fact, it's linked to the figure of psychology or a psychologist. He knows how to listen. He's attentively listening. He guides you along your personal journey with kindness and empathy. This, to me, feels more like a guide helping you through this emotional status of progression and growth. This is definitely a guide. Whether it's a male or female, it is still a guide presenting themselves, telling you, I'm here to encourage you, to connect you to listening to your heart. And with my help, you can develop meaningful relationships that you weren't able to before, create emotional harmony and loving leads towards others. While the Queen focuses on thoughtful listening and deep intuition, the King aims at leading and connecting with inner wisdom. So that's the difference between the two. This is why you got the King. You already kind of tap into that thoughtful listening and deep intuition, but now it needs more aim and focus on actually taking action on those things. So I feel like the Queen is leading into the King here. Now, as the core group here coming together, what we're seeing is a mature, conscious, and emotional supported transition away from the past towards a more peaceful tone of a future, moving from emotional turbulence or nostalgia into a phase of healing guided by emotional maturity and wisdom. To break it down, basically your healing journey with the Six of Swords, that is deeply connected to releasing or reconciling with the past, which is your Six of Cups, and then under the guidance of emotional maturity and self-control with the King of Cups. This guidance is not only your guide, but it is your higher self as well, going hand in hand, working as a team. And it suggests that you are not just leaving a situation, but you're doing so with a higher understanding of your own emotional needs and the wisdom to know that the past cannot be your future. I don't know how clear I can make that. Your past cannot be your future, and that needs to be understood. So when it comes to relationships, this can indicate leaving a past relationship or moving past old repetitive relationship patterns, which is your Six of Cups, to find a more peaceful, mature partnership, which is your Six of Swords. That's that guy going, hello. And then it may involve a mature, emotional, intelligent person helping or guiding you in this transition with the King of Cups. You are in a process of healing from past emotional wounds. The King of Cups indicates that you have the internal strength to navigate this change. And moving on, you are actively walking away from toxic situations that have become a no-win scenario, moving towards a better future. So emotionally maturity, using wisdom and empathy to handle difficult situations, that's where you're going to be with this. And then letting go and releasing any old memories that keep you stuck in the position you're in, learning. And then a purposeful move toward emotional peace. That's going to be the healing abundance in all of this. So this is the main message of your reading today. And we're going to get into the money, wealth manifestation with all of this. All right, let's clean these cards up. We're going to actually put them on the side here. So at least the message is still being intended for. We're going to go right for your manifestation when it comes to wealth and abundance. Oh. Oh, wait, you know what? Sorry. Okay. right. Niche. You've got 3 keys, and the keys are so very important to all this. Keys are the mindset shifts that will unlock your abundance, help you create your timeline of prosperity or unlimited prosperity. And when it comes to 3 keys, this is your opportunity. You do not want to miss out on this opportunity because it looks difficult or challenging. This is your chance to get to the next level of your manifestation journey. And when I see the jar of money here, and then we've got debt, I'm seeing a holdback, whether this is like emotional holdback when it comes to your trauma or actual money, because sometimes trauma can cause you to lack in confidence when it comes to career, wealth, money, and love. So what I'm seeing here is with your money, you've put yourself into a type of debt situation and you don't think that you can accomplish things in life due to that. The keys are showing you that you have the experience, the experiments, the life challenges to empower you to unlock the debt. And if you keep putting yourself in this denial that you'll never succeed on paying off any kind of emotional debt or actual physical money debt, this is showing you, yes, you can. Your jar is the financial gains and success in that growth. They're showing you you are capable of expanding into growth and success with this. The only person holding you back in seeing that is you. And the triple keys, the number 3, is showing you the support system and the networking system that's helping you get there, whether it's spiritual or actual physical people helping you get there. You do not want to have a lock just sitting there unopened, because this is your block. This is your limiting belief in your subconscious of wealth, whether that again is emotional wealth or is this physical wealth. This is very important to the clock of the karmatic cycling, or the challenge that hinders you. That's the clock. This is a karmatic understanding that you don't have to repeat yourself when it comes to a delay or an obstacle in your path. You outweigh your keys. Like if there was a judgment and there was clock to keys and you're being judged on both, okay? Whether that's unlocking your abundance or time and challenges being obstruction. Your keys outweigh your clock. Do you see that here? The keys are the empowerment here. You have the keys to unlock the potential to those challenges that are showing you your niche. Your niche being the unique way of learning and the unique experiences coming your way to teach your soul a new perspective on how to handle these things. Okay, let's go into your blocks. I want to see what's blocking you. What's the actual blocks? What are we looking at here? Oh. 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 Okay, a lot of doubles, like pulling out. I don't normally do that. Coming in at 2 by 2s there. Telling yourself stories that aren't even true. Again, becoming that fiction writer that you can't do certain things. You really want someone to come in and pick up the pieces. Someone that will show you something that you've never felt before. That's normal. That's okay. But you are hiding yourself. You're not being who you're meant to be. And you are convinced that even if this person did come into your life, they're going to leave anyway just because everybody else leaves. Like you're used to that abandonment feeling. They're telling me I need 3 more. Again, that 3 key lock. Yeah, you've definitely have a lot of trauma that is in your head making you a fiction writer. It's dark convincing you of certain things that aren't true. They think that they have you convinced you're not pretty enough, or you're physically not attractive enough to bring a specific beautiful person that will truly love you to come into your life. That's untrue. You feel like you're just going to completely be rejected, not loved, and that abuse that, or it could be emotional abuse, it could be physical abuse, any kind of the abuse from your past trauma, which they brought up already, is basically showing you that you deserve someone better that will treat you very nice, but your trauma has you convinced that you don't deserve it, and that's fucking bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm gonna swear because it's fucking bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. Everybody deserves a specific person. You're assigned a specific person in heaven. And when you come to earth, it's Dark's mission to make you not meet this person. So they convince you in your mind of things that are untrue. They make you the fiction writer without you even knowing that you're doing it. So you need to take back control of this situation and take back control of your mind. I feel like I need to maybe, you know what, I feel, and I didn't do this in the other groups, but for some reason they want me to do it here. We're going to use another deck here. All right, well, one more. Okay. I feel like you're the type person as ADHD, like you can't seem to focus and you're kind of passive. The books that we have here are your lessons that you're learning from those experiences that could help you to align your abundant destiny with all this. It's going to take some inner work because you need to pay close attention to your mind and learn how to love yourself and take care of your well-being, but schedule times to do that, because I feel like you have this ADHD factor where you procrastinate. But if it's scheduled or it's on like a check off, like ADHD people or people that procrastinate, they need something to physically check off, and then they feel like, whoa, I feel really good about myself because I got that accomplished. It was written down and I got to check mark it off. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's a habit that you should probably start getting into, and put it on a schedule where you can see it, where you're like, oh yeah, I have to do that. I got to try to do that today, and do something nice for yourself to get you to do this. I noticed that the second I did my nails yesterday to get ready for this, that I was able to accomplish going live with the Mooniverse members, that I had to reschedule, and I was going to put it for today, but I was like, no, you know what? I feel good enough that I can accomplish that, because I have that procrastination sometimes in me where I just don't feel like doing anything. Like I wake up sometimes and I'm just like, I'll do it tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if it's on my schedule, which this was, and that video live feed that I was to do was, but I accomplished it in one day instead of putting it off again, because I was going to put this off again. And I'm like, wait, no, because I got to do this today. So I got to get that stuff done because I had this planned. It was in my schedule. So if you have a schedule and you're planning these things out, and you get to check mark them off, or you need to do research and understanding what it is exactly first before you get into it. It's so very important to understand that you have more control over these things, and that your book here, or your books, are showing great learning experience that you're growing from. But you have to take better care of yourself. You're putting yourself down too much, and that's exactly what Dark wants you to do. All right, we're going to pull some coins here. I'm going to put these cards away that I had in my lap. We're going to pull a couple coins. Oh, Two of Pentacles. Let's see. I feel like I want to go down here somewhere. Wait, this one keeps pulling to me. What is that? The World. The World at your fingertips. And One of Cups. That's emotional. This is a success balance over a hectic life. This is a major transition to embrace a new fulfillment emotionally, beginning with a relationship. And whether this relationship is with yourself, with somebody else, or with your guide. It is very, very important to understand who your guide is so that you know who you're talking to, who you're referring to. That's why I have the free meditation for you to do on the main page as you arrive to moonair.com. It's that yellow banner. Fill it out. You get a free meditation to meet your guide. It's so very important to know who's working with you, and then you can call upon them with their name that they give you in that meditation. Be patient with the meditation. If you don't get a name or you don't get a face, it just means they want you to feel their energy first, and then you got to kind of do it a couple times to gain more knowledge. But I would suggest journaling your experience each time, because they may show you something different each time. But we're going to go into this. This is an indication by adapting to change. So we've got your Two of Pentacles over here, which is that adaptation to change, and then some major completion of major cycles, which is your World. So you're completing some things in your soul work, and you've come a long way. That's one thing they want me to mention. But you are opening your heart to fresh and joyful opportunities as well, and that's where your Ace of Cups, your One of Cups is coming in here. This is a juggling of many responsibilities. You have a lot on your plate, but this is an adaptation as well, allowing you to bring a major project or life phase to a successful conclusion, harmonizing that conclusion as well while you're doing it. But a new emotional era here. This is a completion shown by the World. The Ace of Cups indicates a new overflowing emotional experience. A new love, maybe a new friendship, a new creative passion that's entering your life. This is something coming in the next 3 months. You've got this three, you've got the three of keys. This is a repeating three pattern. You may even be seeing a significant number of threes around you. This is showing that you're coming into a completion, but it's a networking completion. This is with somebody coming into play, whether this is a love relationship, a friendship, or just even a creative passion that you're networking with others, that you're getting involved with others. It could be like a club, a book club, a knitting club. It could be just a group in general that you're tapping into, a community on Facebook or TikTok or something. This is also a suggestion of staying flexible, managing your resources wisely. That's where your Pentacles coming in. You will also achieve a profound sense of closure, again with the World being that closure, and allowing emotional energy to be renewed. That's where your Ace of Cups comes from. Your ace in the hole is that renewal, something new coming in. As you complete one path, something new is coming in, and you being successful in balancing it all in the end. So this is basically a positive transition where you successfully navigate a busy time in your life as something arrives to a rewarding new beginning, and blending practical balance with emotional fulfillment. So if this is trauma work and you're growing in abundance through trauma work, it's the trauma work coming to a completion in certain areas, not all of it, in certain areas, and you allowing new energy to come in as you let go of old stuff that no longer serves you. Let's get into it with your guides, your master guides, and see what message they have for you. Let's clean this up first. Boop, boop, and a boop. All right, I feel like it's gonna be this one back here, and this one here. Okay. One's stuck in there. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to rip it. There we go. That would not come out. Oh, I bent it. Oh no. All truths wait, in all things they neither hasten their own delivery nor resist it. Okay, so as you're going through this process, you're going to discover a lot of truths that can no longer wait. That's what I'm getting. All truths wait in all things, but these ones are not waiting. They're coming to the surface on purpose for a reason. And you should not be hastened in their own delivery or resist it, because that is part of your healing. Because in order for these new things to come in, we have to let go of the old to make room for the new. So that confirms your reading. Missing me one place, search another. I stop somewhere waiting for you. So this is somebody, again, this new person or this new energy coming into play. They are searching for you. You are searching for them, but they will stop and wait for you at all times. This energy is saying the same thing. It's searching for you. You are searching for it, and eventually you will find it. Oh, this one's stuck too. All right, I gotta rip this. Oh no. Oh well. They're getting thrown out anyway. All right. Do I contradict myself? Very well, then. I contradict myself. I am large. I contain multitudes. This is something you're doing. They're pointing this out to you, that you are larger and greater in sovereignty than you think you are. You're a soul in a human body. When you come out of the human body, the most powerful energy you can imagine is coming from you. When you come into the human body, it's downplayed so drastically from this world's way it speaks to the soul in the human body, like the words spoke, the actions taken. Don't contradict yourself. Believe in yourself, believe in what you're being told, what you're being shown, and don't let anybody else get in your ear and change that for you. This is your experience. You experience it the way you want, period. Don't let anybody infiltrate that experience with their own bull crap, because that's what started this in the first place. Everybody laying their own opinions and bullshit on top of you, like a layer upon layer upon layer. You need to understand your original blueprint that you came in with as a soul. We actually do this in the soul retreat. So if you would like to learn how to remove your trauma, understand it better, and get to the original blueprint of who you truly are, you can always go to moonair.com and do the soul transformation and discover that for yourself with me in hand, guiding you through every step. Thank you, Group 3, for allowing me to get with your guides, bring this amazing message to you. I hope that some of it resonated. If not all of it resonated, don't worry. The specific parts that resonate are a direct message to you. The parts that didn't are for someone else directly. A message from their guides to them. Your guides come in as a collective, and what is being spoken is directly to you. That's why you're feeling it so deeply, and you're like, whoa, like, holy shit. That's because they're talking directly to you. The parts that don't make sense or you can't connect to, it's okay. Let that go. That is for someone else watching this video. That's why they do it in a collective like this. But I hope to see you on the next Sip and Cozy Crystals Oracle and Tarot deck gathering with your guides. I'll see you soon. A final message for you guys as a collective from the guides. They wanted me, I was going to end it, and they wanted me to do a collective final message as a collective 3 group. And those of you watching. So let's see what that message is. You are entitled to everything that you are as a soul in a human experience. Do not allow anybody to downplay what you deserve, because you deserve good things. You need to start training and healing your mind from any trauma or past issues or people now in your life putting things in your mind that don't belong there. You need to understand that you are the creator, you are worthy, and you are the entrepreneur to this soul business that you came in with your soul contract. You are entitled to understand what that looks like and worthy of knowing what it holds for you. You won't have to go very far in understanding what that looks like. Your guides are already activating a path for you to understand this better. You showing up in this reading today set off a commitment signal. They're showing me that it set off a commitment signal that you are finally committing to what they're saying to you. Your intuition is already telling you this as I'm speaking it directly to you, and that your priorities are about to adjust and change and harmonize, because they are going to show you something specific in the next 3 days is what I keep hearing. Yeah, an event or situation that is directly ensloothed with your mission is an important aspect to what they're going to show you. It will confirm this. The doors are opening, the locks are being unlocked, your cosmic gifts are being activated, your time is on your hands, and the mirror is showing you the blocks that you need to unblock. The mirror of these messages today are showing you the blocks that need unblocked. Your limiting beliefs need to be set aside so that you can bring in potential and understand the success of what this mission and your purpose in life are meant to bring to your destiny. All right, I think, nope, they said one more card. Okay, I thought I was done for a minute. Keep searching for them, keep asking them questions. They want you to know these things. They want you to know the truth. So keep searching, keep asking, keep researching, keep training, keep healing, keep talking to yourself in a positive manner. Do positive actions that show your higher self and your mission that you love it, you want to be its best friend, and you want to be successful in its growth. Thank you, all 3 groups, for joining me. I am so grateful that you're here, and I appreciate your support in any way possible. Just you being here is amazing, and I'm just happy and blessed to help you with your own individual paths as well as the collective as a whole, and us gathering together and learning these messages. And I hope to see you on the next Sip and Cozy Crystals Oracle and Tarot deck readings with your spirit guides. And please hit that like and subscribe button. Join us for the future readings on Patreon, Moon Air in the Mooniverse. And whatever tier you pick is the tier that your guides want you in. It could be the free one, it could be the VIP one, it could be the mentoring mediumship tier. If you have gifts and you need mentoring, it could be that tier. Honestly, whatever tier resonates with you, go for it. I'm game that you're just in our little tribe and a part of our little family. So I welcome you if you make that your next step in your spiritual journey. And I will see you guys on the next Sip and Cozy Crystals reading.